Hey everyone, welcome back to RideZoneBikes. Today we're taking a deep dive into the 2026 Honda NC750X, a motorcycle that continues to redefine practicality, comfort, and everyday usability. The NC750X has always been Honda's intelligent all-rounder, part commuter, part tourer, and part adventure bike, and for 2026, it gets smarter, more refined, and even more rider-friendly. Honda hasn't tried to turn this into a fire-breathing monster. Instead, it's focused on balance, refinement, and technology that genuinely makes sense for daily riders. Powering the 2026 NC750X is a 745cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine that produces around 58 horsepower and 69 Nm of torque. It's tuned for smooth, low to mid-range pull rather than higher revving aggression, which makes it perfect for city streets and long highway stretches. One of the key highlights remains Honda's optional dual-clutch transmission, or DCT. This system lets you ride fully automatic or shift manually using handlebar triggers. For 2026, Honda has refined the software for smoother low-speed transitions and smarter downshifts when cornering. It's so seamless now that even die-hard manual riders are starting to appreciate how good this tech feels in traffic or on twisty roads. Throttle response is now electronically managed through a ride-by-wire system, which enables multiple riding modes: standard, sport, rain, and user. These modes adjust throttle response, engine braking, and traction control, so you can tailor the bike's personality to your environment. Honda's selectable torque control adds another layer of safety by managing rear-wheel slip on tricky surfaces. It's not overbearing, but it's definitely confidence-inspiring. The chassis uses a steel truss frame, optimized for strength and agility, while keeping weight centralized. Up front you get a 41mm Showa fork with about 120mm of travel, and the rear uses a Pro-Link shock setup with preload adjustment. The suspension strikes a great middle ground. It's comfortable over rough streets but still firm enough for twisty back roads. Honda has also upgraded the brakes this year, fitting dual 296mm floating front discs with twin piston calipers and a 240mm rear disc, all managed by standard 2-channel ABS. Braking power feels stronger and more progressive compared to previous models. The ergonomics are classic NC750X, upright and neutral, ideal for long commutes or weekend touring. Seat height sits at a manageable 802mm, and the DCT model weighs about 226 kilograms wet. That might sound hefty, but the bike's center of gravity is very low, giving it a balanced, planted feel at low speeds and in tight turns. The underseat fuel tank contributes to that low balance, and it also allows Honda's signature feature of the integrated front storage compartment to exist where a traditional tank would be. It's a 23-liter lockable frunk that can swallow a full-face helmet or your daily gear, making this one of the most practical mid-size bikes on the market. Fuel economy remains one of its standout traits, with Honda claiming around 3.5 liters per 100 kilometers, which means you can expect roughly 400 kilometers from the 14-liter tank before refueling. Combined with that comfort and efficiency, it's easy to see why this bike is a commuter's dream. Tech-wise, the 2026 update introduces a new 5-inch full-color TFT screen that's crisp, easy to read, and customizable. It connects via Bluetooth through Honda RoadSync, giving you smartphone integration for navigation, music, and calls. The interface can be controlled by a backlit switch on the left handlebar, designed to be intuitive even with gloves. Full LED lighting front and rear adds both visibility and a premium touch, and Honda's use of sustainable materials is a subtle but impressive move. Around a third of the body panels are now made from recycled or bio-based plastics using Honda's Durabio material. It's a small but meaningful step toward eco-friendly manufacturing. Styling-wise, the NC750X continues with its rugged, adventure-inspired look, but for 2026 it's sharper and cleaner. The lines are more angular, the LED headlight has a distinctive light signature, and the body panels flow neatly into the tank and tail sections. It looks compact, modern, and understated rather than flashy. Available colors like earth khaki and deep black metallic reinforce its mature, versatile image. The alloy wheels use a new 3x3 spoke pattern that adds strength while keeping the bike visually grounded. On the road, the NC750X feels calm and composed. The parallel twin has a car-like smoothness, and the torque comes on early, making it effortless to ride in almost any gear. You can roll through traffic in DCT's automatic mode or flick to manual for more control when carving through corners. In sport mode, the throttle sharpens, the DCT holds gears longer, and the bike feels genuinely engaging. Rain mode softens everything for slippery conditions, while user mode lets you mix your favorite settings. In corners, the NC750X feels stable, predictable, and confidence-inspiring. It's not built to be a canyon carver, but it's surprisingly agile thanks to its low center of gravity and balanced weight distribution. The suspension keeps it composed through uneven surfaces, and the new brakes provide solid stopping power with plenty of feel. Long-distance riders will appreciate how easy it is to settle into a rhythm. There's minimal vibration, good wind protection from the stock screen, and a relaxed riding position. Honda also offers several accessory packs so you can tailor the bike to your needs. The Adventure Pack adds crash bars and fog lights, the Comfort Pack brings heated grips and a taller screen, and the Travel Pack gives you panniers, a rear rack, and a USB charger. These packages make it easy to set up the NC750X for commuting, touring, or even light adventure use without needing aftermarket parts. The 2026 NC750X isn't about headline-grabbing horsepower, it's about balance. It's a bike that's incredibly easy to live with, forgiving for new riders, and still rewarding for experienced ones who appreciate smoothness and practicality. It's the kind of motorcycle that quietly makes your life easier, whether you're battling rush hour traffic or riding across the country. Pricing will vary by market, but the US MSRP for the DCT model sits around $9,499 before taxes and fees, while the UK version is expected in the £8,500 to £9,500 range depending on trim and accessories. For the tech, refinement, and build quality on offer, that's seriously good value. To sum it up, the 2026 Honda NC750X is not trying to be the wildest or most aggressive midsize bike, it's trying to be the smartest. With its smooth twin engine, upgraded DCT, improved brakes, new TFT display, and unmatched practicality, it delivers on that promise perfectly. It's the kind of bike you could own for years without ever feeling like it's not enough. So if you're looking for a motorcycle that can do it all, commute, tour, explore, and save fuel while doing it, the NC750X should definitely be on your short list. Thanks for watching RideZone Bikes, and as always, if you enjoyed this full review, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more in-depth ride reviews coming soon.